Alright, welcome to my tour of my house, of my yard. So here's the front yard. See, it's all gravelly. Now, over here, I'm going to kind of just take the long way around. I'm going to keep it under 4 minutes, but hopefully. So, we put a brick fence all the way down the side, all the way around the back, all the way around. But we have not built a gate right here up front yet. And then we've got our beautiful little Texas sage bushes. They're very happy. We cut them way down. Angela did. Actually, she did a great job. I'm going to water them today and help that grass spring up more apparently. But we haven't planted here yet, but as you can see we got a nice clear area. And we relayed all these railroad ties, so that's cool. And then over here we've got a whole fence that we built, an RV gate. As you can see, it's a big ass RV gate. And of course more brick wall. And then we put in an irrigation system. Fun stuff. There's our box with a piece of litter. The litter was free. So, and then this runs around, and here we come to kind of our backyard. You can see we built a path and a stucco garden and a cover, and we have lots of vegetables growing, and we have a composter, a 2-barrel composter, and you can see it's like a quiet sanctuary in here. There's lots of beautiful vegetables growing. A lot of green beans. These are all green beans. Like, these are all green bean plants. They're just sprouting up everywhere. They're so big. And then, of course, you can see all the lines running. This is full-on irrigation. This thing just waters itself, man. It's pretty cool. And we actually built these bricks. You know, we laid the bricks. We laid everything ourselves. We laid these little metal borders. And, you know, tried to make it nice. We made a nice garden. And of course this kind of butts up around. You can see that the gravel path just goes all the way around. You saw the back side of it a minute ago. And then of course that leads to the back patio, which is freaking crazy awesome. I don't have the sunscreen up right now, but you can see we've got plenty of tables and we've got chairs and then a roll down shade. And then of course all this nice white gravel and everything that we put in around the border. Took a while to get to that. But we also got this beautiful fake grass which just kind of loops around and fills in this gap nicely. And then this will all be like pathway and stuff, whatever, but there's gonna be gravel out here and grass and all kinds of stuff. Right now we just got kind of a walk around area. But if you look, you'll see I've got a beautiful giant ass Chinese pistache. This thing's got to be at least 20 feet tall. It's huge. I'm telling you, it's beautiful and green. It's a female Chinese pistache. Has little berries growing on it. Don't eat it though. It's only edible for birds. It's female Chinese pistache. Somewhere there's a male Chinese pistache in the neighborhood growing. It's got pollen that it released into the air, and then this lady right here picked it up and grew some berries. So that's kind of fun. And then here we've got our cocktail tree. The cocktail tree is a big, fat, beautiful tree. And it has a lot of fruit growing on it right now, like all over the place. Big old fat fruit. Big old fat fruits. Look at these big old fat fruits. And they're so fuzzy. They're fuzzy fruit. And there's different kinds. So, you know, like you can see this one's kind of a one kind. And then I think that's a peach. And then, but then you come over here and let's see, where I can kind of get in here without getting a bug in my drink. You can see like there's a big fat plum. It's a big fat plum. There's another crop of plums. There's just big old plums just growing up everywhere. And then in the very middle of the tree, there's like a smoother kind that's growing. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's a plum. But I don't know. I could dig in there, but I feel dirty, you know. Anyway, the trees are on irrigation. You can see I buried the lines. Comes up over here. Like I buried them over here, and then they kind of crop back up over there and come around, and then they're buried again down here, and then they come back up, and I got them running. They're watering like 45 minutes every day. Super happy, obviously. I mean, it's thick, luscious, beautiful. Here's our Meyer lemon. This Meyer lemon is sprouting Meyer lemons everywhere. It's pretty fun. We got, oh look, here's a bad boy for you. Oh look, there's 4 more bad boys. I don't know if they're boys or not. They're lemons, so it's weird. But as you see, the rest of the art is just kind of a work in progress. But we kind of are working on a nice view. A lot of the trees around here are very mature. They're big and grown up, and so, you know, I can look out and see some green. Look at that. That's a Palo Verde that is just in full freaking bloom, man. A wind's gonna have to come along and knock those all off. I hope they're heading east or north. The wind. And then if you come around here, you can see. Oh, look at that! There's my fucking roof. Look at that. Angela and I have a busted ass roof. We're working on it. It's getting fixed on Monday, actually. So should be relatively good. Anyway, here's our door we put in. This thing is new. We got the carpet, of course. We got the pavers that we laid ourselves. You remember that small green cement block used to be there. No moss. That door, very well sealed. I like it. And you know, that's kind of where we're at. So I love you, and I hope that you are safe and healthy, and I miss you, and I'll see you when I see you.